Hello Darts Nutz. I'm going to do a review of the just recently released Winmau Diamond darts. This is the 1033 model. There's three models in the range, all different shapes, and there's also a soft tip version. And this particular one is the 23 gram in the 1033 model. There's also a 21 gram. And it's a 90% tungsten dart, and as you can see it comes in this rather neat packaging. It's got a little magnet on the lid. I'll just read what it says on the back. This is the diamond fusion technology, which is the coating on the barrel. It says pioneering diamond fusion process, perfect coefficient of friction, ultimate non-slip grip, durable coating, performs wet or dry, 120 micron crystal molecular structure. It says includes branded clean and true tool to revitalize the grip. So there's a little tool in there, which is that. I think it's like some kind of eraser or something. I'm not quite sure yet. That's the first time I've opened the pack. And they're a 90% tungsten barrel, and they retail for £48. If I can get them out of the box. Inside the box it's got this pretty dense foam insert, and you've got the rather sparkly diamond fusion barrels in this very neat milled aluminium point protector, a round point protector, and you've got some Winmau Rhino flights. Pretty tough flights them, and a set of the new Winmau Prism polycarbonate shafts. Yep, it says on there the Rhino extra thick flights in standard shape as well. And then there's also this little, it just feels like a rubber to me. I don't know if it is an eraser, but that's what it looks like, and I think you're just meant to clean the barrels with that, so that's quite handy that you've got that. So we'll have a close look at the barrels now. As you can see, the darts are fitted with quite a short silver point, and the barrel itself is a kind of Dennis Priestley shape, and it's got a tapered nose with a couple of grooves at the front, and on that nose section it's just tungsten, and the ring section is covered in the diamond fusion grip, and then it goes smooth again with just plain tungsten with a couple of rings at the very end to mirror the two at the front. But it's got that kind of teardrop shape. Now this coating with the diamond fusion grip on, it's kind of like a greyish colour, but it is quite sparkly in the light. I don't know how it comes across on the camera, but it's almost like a sparkly jewel effect. It's hard to get it to show properly on the camera, but it does glint in the light, and it feels like a very comfortable barrel to hold around about there. I'm a front gripper, but I'm not sure if I'll be gripping right on that bulbous part there. I'll probably be gripping it around about here, I think, but the grip itself, it's kind of strange actually. It kind of feels a bit like sandpaper. It's hard to describe how high level it is there. It's definitely, I would say, a high medium. Just has a kind of a gritty sandpapery feel to it. And then you've got the new prism shafts. Now these are pretty tight hold on the flight. I've pulled that off with a fair bit of force then, like, but It is a pretty tight hole, that, but these flights are quite thick as well, and they're your Rhino extra thick flights, maybe a little too thick, but I do like the sparkly effect on this fusion grip. I'll see if I can get it up as close as possible to the camera for you. You're probably best off seeing the pictures that I post on the forum when I get around to posting the review, but just to let you have a look now. So here's the detailed picture. The darts have got a 27mm silver point, and the front part of the barrel is a kind of a curved bulbous shape. It's got two small grooves at the very nose, and the rest is smooth. From the nose to the end of that section is 9.2mm, and then you go into the main part of the barrel, which is made up of this kind of a classic ring grip, which is covered in the diamond fusion coating. That's 28.9mm wide, and then you've got a smooth section at the rear which has got two small grooves again, and that's 8mm wide. The overall length is 45.9mm and the width is 7.94mm. I'll just do a few measurements along the barrel. Barrel length is 45.9mm, and the widest section looks to be where the fusion grip starts, but I'll just give it a quick measure. It's 7.94, and right on the very nose of the barrel, a little bit hard to grip it, but it's about 4mm, and it gradually starts to taper. 7.85, 7.13, and then it goes down into that middle 6.39, and at the end of the fusion grip it's got a little bit thicker there, not much, 6.42, and on the end of the barrel tapers again 5.92. Let's compare the weight of the barrels then, see how they match. That one is 22.83, that is 22.76, and that is 22.88, so I'll go with that heavier one. And the weight of the full setup is 24.82 grams. Right, I'll see if I can find the balance point. It's probably going to be front weighted, as you would expect with that shape of barrel. With nothing attached, it's a little bit awkward to get it balanced on there because of the shape, but it's around about there, so definitely front weighted. And with the supplied setup, that's around the centre there, so just exactly where you grip it really. So that's the detailed look at the darts. A very nice sparkly coating, and it's quite a nice feel to it as well. So let's give them a throw and see how they go. I'm just on the dart, kind of around the middle. It's only a short barrel, so even though I'm a natural front gripper, it just feels comfortable there. It's quite a nice comfortable shape to hold on your grip there, just kind of like on this sloped edge. I can't really feel like the rings individually. There's a little bit of a feeling of the rings, but not much. It's very hard to like perceive the effect of the rings. It's mostly just the kind of a gritty, sandpapery feel of the Diamond Fusion grip that I can feel. The only thing I can liken it to is sandpaper, really. So if you get a piece of rough sandpaper, wrap it around your barrel, then you'll have a good idea of how the grip feels. But I find it a very comfortable dart to throw, and it's pretty nicely balanced there, especially for me. All depends if you like a short barrel, but it's flying quite well. I am getting a little bit of a spin, but sometimes I think that's just the way it naturally happens for me. Grip level, it's a strange grip to describe, because it's not like a kind of a grip where it's got like defined edges. The grip is really coming off the coating more than anything. I'd say it's quite a high level grip really, but it probably depends how you feel with that coating. But for me, it's about a high level of grip. I don't really see much point in me trying different grips with these, because like I said, it's a short barrel, but just for the sake of experimenting, I'm just gonna have a go right at the front on the chunky part. I think it's definitely better to grip around there though, but I'll just see what it's like from that position. Kind of curious, that it seemed to fly a little different there. I'll have another go from there. I don't find gripping it there as comfortable though. It does seem to fly a little bit different though. I think it's mainly because the way I throw it, and with it being a bit chunkier there, I'm getting a little bit of more of a thrust, I think, and it's going up a little bit more, but it definitely feels more comfortable there, so I'll just stick to that grip. Oh well, that's the Winmau Diamond Fusion grip darts. I think this particular barrel can probably work with any style grip. It just depends if you like a short barrel. but I think it's probably best for front and middle grippers. But as a front gripper, you're probably going to want to grip it around about there. But because the barrel's short, it feels pretty good there, balance-wise. The thing that I like the most about this particular barrel though is the nice comfy shape. It just seems to fit nicely into your grip. But I am quite intrigued with this Diamond Fusion grip. It's got a very different kind of a feel, which is, it's like I say, you've got to maybe try some sandpaper, but it's kind of like a dry, gritty feeling. It should work for people who have sweaty or dry hands, I think, because there is some grip there, just off the the little like grains of whatever it is, diamond dust, I don't know. But I think I would like to try the other barrels in the range, especially the straight barrel, because I'm curious whether it has any different effect on that. But these are flying quite well. Some people might find that kind of a bulbous shape at the front a little bit strange, but you soon get the hang of that. But it does feel comfortable in your grip, so it shouldn't bother you too much, I don't think. But like I say, it's probably front and middle grippers who probably get the best benefit out of it. And like I said before, the barrels are very sparkly. I don't know how it comes across on the video, but in like the light in the room, they're just like really sparkly diamonds. It's pretty impressive the way it sparkles. I just don't know how long this grip will last. Whether it's a hard wearing grip, I don't know, but that's something that I'll have to tell in time. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.